Welcome and thank you for joining us for a new and exciting season of ScotiaLIVE. My name is Deborah Lopez-Spence and I'm the president of Scotia Insurance. We're going to kickstart the season this evening with the topic Next Level Banking, Reshaping Customer Experience. The face of banking has dramatically changed in recent years, and it has really caused Scotiabank to look at itself to ensure that our products and our services have a more customer-centric and personalized focus. And so as the banking industry continues to transform, Scotiabank believes it's important for you, our customers, to take that journey with us. And that's really what we're here to share with you about today. So sharing with us today, we have Perrin Gale, Senior Vice President of Retail Banking. Welcome, Perrin.
Thanks, Deborah.
And we also have the beautiful Sheila Segre-White, Vice President for Customer Experience and Advocacy. Welcome, Sheila.
Thank you, Deborah.
Our panelists will take us through some of the changes that are happening across Scotiabank. And we're going to talk a lot about our online banking and how that is really transforming the way you do business and the way you do your banking, and how we aim to deliver this multi-channel approach and what that actually means for you, our customers. And finally, our vision of what the branch of the future looks like. So today's session is on Zoom and IG Live at Scotiabank Jam. And we invite you to send any questions that you have on today's topic by sending a message in our live chat on Zoom or Instagram. And we're going to do our very best to make sure that we can answer as many questions as possible. So let's get straight into it. And we kick things off with you, Perrin. There's a lot happening across the bank.
Yes.
and across our network. Would you mind sharing with us what's new in Scotiabank and what our customers can expect to see from us?
Sure. Thanks, Deborah, and good evening to our viewers. And thank you for choosing Scotiabank as your financial partner. So, Deborah, I think when you look at what has happened over the last year and a half with COVID-19, a lot of businesses have had to relook at the way we serve our customers and also understand that our customers want to be served differently. And we have done that within Scotiabank using technology, and we've continued to invest in our mobile app to use this as a platform to do two things. One, give our customers convenience and also allow them to bank from the safety of wherever they would like to bank.
Yes.
And if you think about 2 years ago, where someone came to you and they said, Deborah, you can order pan chicken from the guy up the road on your phone, you'd be like, no, that's not possible.
Yeah.
But these are the things that we're seeing now.
Absolutely.
With COVID having us have to innovate and ensure that we can reach our customers in a different way. So we released recently our new mobile banking app, but we've continued to change and to invest and to introduce new features to make this more convenient for our customers. So I just want to touch on a few of the areas that we've improved that I believe our customers will find very interesting and very convenient. And our mobile banking app provides generally all the services that you'd want from a mobile banking app. So you could do payments, transfers, view your statements, do cross-currency transfers. So if you'd like to buy foreign exchange, you could also transfer from Jamaican dollars to our US account.
Yes.
But I'd like to touch on a few, such as our Scotiabank Alerts. And Scotiabank Alerts has made it very convenient for customers to understand what's happening in their online banking platform. And I know we've shared a lot of this with the public, and there's one particular area that's brand new that was launched in the recent update, which is that you can actually now get a notification 3 days before your credit card is due, saying your payment is due. Mm-hmm. And I think this gives our customers the convenience of knowing, okay, a payment is coming up, and allows them to avoid having to pay unnecessary fees.
Absolutely.
We've also made other changes so that if you are receiving a refund on your credit card, you'll get a notification that you've received the refund, again, making it convenient for you to not have to continue checking. But I just want to share a personal story. Recently, a friend of mine reached out to say, she's trying to get through to a branch,
Yes.
to update her mailing address. And you know, when you think about Sheila, when you've just moved, one of the main things you want to do is to change that mailing address to make sure that nobody gets your personal information. And I said, well, you can do it via the online app or go on Scotia Online and make that change. And she said, really? I said, yes. It's very simple. Go on your account profile and you can update most of your personal information online. She went on, did it, and was very happy. And I mean, that's one of the things that, you know, saves a lot of time from not having to drive down to our branch or take public transportation, however you get to the branch. But it saves you time to do something else, and you can make these changes very conveniently. One of the areas that we've done a lot of work on is opening secondary accounts. And recently we launched the ability to open a secondary account to existing customers. And when you think about, you know, some of the reasons you may want a new account, maybe you have, you know, you're planning for education for your kids, or there's a particular purchase you'd like to save for, or maybe you just like another additional savings account just to put aside a little extra. We've made it so convenient for our customers that you can literally click a button and in 5 minutes, you have a new bank account that's fully functional that you could transfer funds to and you can begin using.
And actually, I had a customer reach out to me recently wanting to do just that and was saying they were having, you know, trouble. They wanted to make an appointment to go into the branch to be able to open this another account. And I was able to just say to them, actually, no, just, you know, while you're chatting to me, just jump on your mobile app and just direct him through. And literally in 5 minutes, it was done.
And you basically have a new account before the length of time it would take to actually get to the branch.
Yeah, it's amazing.
One of the new updates we've made as well is we've added some details to the account details page. And if you imagine I went to lunch with Sheila and, you know, maybe I forgot the wallet and Sheila had to pay, you know, thank you, Sheila. And I said, well, I'll pay you back, you know, when I get back to the office and I have access to my phone. And one of the things we've done, and it's very important that, you know, when you're asking persons to do transfers, that you're sharing the correct information. And I know sometimes when I pass that information on to persons, I'm hoping that I wrote down the bank account information accurately. One of the updates we've done on our app is that you can literally click send, and it will give you the opportunity to send either via SMS, email, or, you know, a lot of people are using WhatsApp nowadays. To send it to the person who you need to receive funds from. So that way you know that you accurately would have sent your name, the bank account, the branch, and the type of account. So all the information they need to accurately send money to us or to our customers, they can easily and conveniently share that. There's one last feature that's new. It's coming very, very soon, which is called Scotia Select Pay. And this is a particular feature that I'm very excited about and I think will be very well received by our customers. And as we get closer to Christmas and we think about some of the expenses that may come, maybe you're working on the house, maybe you have that, you know, an eye on a big screen TV. I'm not sure, Deborah, but maybe I
have my Santa list.
but maybe you're looking for that item that you're like, you know, I need a little extra time to pay off that particular purchase. For any transaction over $250 US, the equivalent in Jamaican dollars as well, you can actually go on our app, select that transaction, and it will give you the opportunity to select whether you want to pay in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, or, you know, 6 months or in a year. And it will incorporate that payment into your normal monthly payment for your credit card. So you can go online and see, okay, for this purchase that I would have made, maybe it's $10,000 a month, and over this period of time, I would have cleared that payment. So this is something that will be coming to the market very, very soon, and I think it will be very exciting for our customers because, again, they're giving them that flexibility that they can make these purchases and decide how long they would like to pay for it. But a very important point, Deborah, is that this will be at a lower interest rate than a normal credit card rate.
Just ask you that.
Yes, so it will actually cost you less, but it's more convenient.
Well, Scotia Select Pay, I think, is a game changer, and it's exciting, and our timing couldn't be better coming up on the Christmas season.
Definitely. So we've done works in other areas as well, and just to touch briefly on our deposit accounts. You know, in the past, Deborah, we had many different types of accounts, and we really decided to take a new look to really simplify our deposit account or deposit suites. And what we've come up with is really 4 very simple accounts. So for most customers, they'll have a savings account, which I encourage everyone to open first. The reason being, you need to ensure that you're paying yourself first, but also getting used to the habit of saving.
That discipline.
And you know, sometimes persons may say, but Sheila, I don't have anything to save. I just have a little bit. But you know, in Jamaica, we say one cocoa full basket, or every mickle make a muckle. And it's really important to deliberately focus on saving. So maybe when you do have more, you're already in the habit of saving, and you can start to accumulate.
Right.
So we think everyone should have a savings account. And then we also have a day-to-day banking account, which again, as the word suggests, for those daily transactions that sometimes we're not so happy about, you know, whether it's the bills that we have to pay, but really to make it convenient to handle those transactions. So very simple, a day-to-day account and a savings account. And then there are 2 other types. One is for our senior citizens. Our seniors account has exclusive privileges for our senior citizens over the age of 65. So really taking into account their specific needs and designing an account just for them. And the last is what we call Scotia Care. And this is really specifically designed for customers who are on government assistance programs. And again, this is really designed just for those customers as well. But you know, one of the things we did as well with our redesign is what we call real-time billing. And you know, one of the areas when we listen to our customers, they speak about fees. And I think it's very important for us to be transparent with the fees that we charge our customers. And real-time billing makes that shift from our customers seeing a large, well, not a large, seeing an expense at the end of the month. I'm not quite sure why we're charging these fees and what it relates to.
Right.
And real-time billing will ensure that they actually, once you do that transaction, you'll see what the fee is immediately. So you can easily get an understanding as to how you're paying fees, why you're paying fees. And I think this will make it a lot more transparent for our customers.
Yeah, this is a big one, and I think it's really going to help our customers to, and it fosters greater trust in the process, and I think generally will help. All of what I'm hearing really puts the customer in the driver's seat and really empowers them, and I think that's exciting.
So I think choice is very important, Deborah. And you know, we spoke a little bit about, well, mainly about options that we have via online or deposit suite, but it's also important to look at the other areas of our network that serve our customers.
Right.
And I think a big area is our ABM fleet. And we have 270 ABMs at the moment, and we've bought 30 new IDM machines. And the IDMs are what we call intelligent deposit machines.
Okay.
And with these machines, you could make a deposit without having to use an envelope.
Right.
So, you know, cash, checks can go in. If you deposit a check, you can actually get cash back at the machines. And we have a very aggressive installment plan. I think we've actually installed most of the machines already, but by the end of October, all 30 machines will be installed. And this will actually not only cover locations at our branches, so we're expanding at some branches, but we're also going off-site as well.
Okay.
And in many of the rural areas, we've changed out some of the older machines that we have. And this will give our customers, again, putting them in the driver's seat to have greater flexibility to decide where they'd like to go to do a deposit or to do the withdrawals or the various transactions that they can do at our ATMs.
Right.
We also want to make it easy for our customers who may not be as inclined to use our mobile banking or to go online, or maybe even the ABM. Maybe sometimes you need some assistance or someone to teach you how to do it. And I'd like to tell our customers that we are here to teach you how to do it. Within our branches, we have what we call digital ambassadors. And they will walk you through the process in terms of how to use our online banking service, how to use our mobile app, as well as how to use the ATM. And this gives you, again, the ability for you to independently use these services, but to know that we are here, even if you're having challenges, and we have persons in all our locations that will assist you to do so. And lastly, I just want to touch briefly on our small business customers as well. Sure. So, when we mentioned the example of the jerk chicken, right? I think what we've seen, especially with, some of the controls that we've had around COVID-19, is that our customers want to be served differently. And there may be restrictions in terms of how you would normally serve your customers.
Yes.
And I just like to let our small business customers know that all the different electronic banking services that they may need, whether it's to set up their mobile app, whether it's to set up the online store, the website, many different solutions that allow them to serve their customers in a new way, in the way their customers want to be served. We can also assist them with that. And they can simply reach out to their relationship managers that will walk them through the process and look at what is the specific need for their business, and we'll provide them with those electronic solutions.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Perrin. I mean, certainly what we're hearing today, and I know that our listeners and our customers are extremely excited about what they're hearing. There's so much that we have to look forward to. So thank you so much for sharing that. I'm going to just turn to you now for a little bit, Sheila.
Sure.
And tell us a little bit about how Scotiabank is enhancing customer experience in all of this, right? These unprecedented times. Talk to us.
Thank you for asking that, Deborah. And I'm excited to share with our viewers and our customers what we're doing in customer experience. So Perrin would have shared with us a while ago that the bank is investing heavily in technology to ensure that banking is faster, it's easier, it's more convenient. We're investing in ABMs, IDMs, and making sure that customers are put in the driver's seat. We also are giving customers the option to bank how they want to bank, to choose when and where they want to bank. And this is our multi-channel approach. So while we have a multi-channel approach to ensuring we're delivering on our customers' banking needs, we are also paying attention to the overall experience. Because at the end of the day, it's about the experience, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So on the one hand, we're advancing our digital offerings, but on the other hand, we are committed to delivering a personalized experience to our customers and getting closer to them in moments that matter the most. Now, what are those moments that matter the most? If you're a customer, we're talking about when you are in need of financial advice. And not just financial advice generally, but financial advice that's geared towards your best interest. So it's best suited to you, to your needs and your unique situation. And the truth is, no two customers' needs are alike. That's an opportunity for a personalized experience moment. We're also talking about when a customer needs support in using our digital offerings or in accessing our day-to-day banking products and services. So while we know that customers are engaging our digital channels and our digital adoption rates are increasing, and as they get more technically savvy, there are still the need from time to time to support our customers in using these channels, as you can imagine. There again is another opportunity for a personalized experience moment. And very importantly, Deborah, very simply, when customers need help to resolve a banking problem that can make a difference between their mortgage going bad, paying their child's school fee, paying their insurance on their motor vehicle, that is another opportunity for a personalized experience moment. Now, we're putting measures in place to be able to step in and support our customers through all these moments. And I'd like to share with you one key thing that we're doing differently. So as a customer-centric organization, we constantly ask our customers for feedback because we want to know how we're doing. We appreciate the feedback. We're listening to what they tell us, and we take their issues very seriously. So our customers tell us that they need prompt and timely responses as well as a resolution to their issues. And that's a fair expectation.
Completely fair.
Very fair. Now, we understand our customers' frustration if that need is not met. And because of that, problem resolution and responsiveness is a major customer experience focus area for us. So what have we done? We have enhanced our problem resolution process. And I'm happy to say that as a result of resolving some of our customers' issues and being able to learn from the feedback we're given, we're able to use that to improve the process. So what does that entail now? We're now centrally managing all complaints across the bank. All complaints and all card disputes, credit card or debit card disputes, are now being centrally managed across the bank. And we are actually investing in the systems and the tools to be able to do so. Every issue that's reported to us now has a unique tracking number. And that will allow for us to be able to easily monitor and follow up with every single issue. So no customer's issue should get lost. And finally, we are expanding our customer experience unit so that we can deliver on that personalized experience I just spoke to you about.
Right.
Our dedicated customer experience team, they stand ready to assist our customers. They will own our customers' issues. So the first thing they do is acknowledge the issue. Once it's been reported within 24 hours, that issue is acknowledged by one of our customer experience team members. The next thing they do is provide timely and regular updates to our customers on what's happening with their issue. No customer wants to be reporting they have a problem and they don't know what's happening with the problem. Again, that's feedback that we're working on now. And then our dedicated customer experience officers will also own your issue. So the issue that you have reported to Scotiabank is owned by someone in the customer experience team. And they will work with the relevant parties to ensure that your issue is addressed right through until it is closed.
And that's huge and powerful. And I know that our listeners and our viewers are, it's music to their ears.
Yes.
Right? And because these are the moments of truth.
It is.
And you can either make a relationship or break a relationship right in that moment. Not because something has gone bad. You can actually take that and completely turn around, and now you have customers for life.
Correct.
And so,
Correct.
I think it's really important, and I thank you for sharing that. Before we go any further, let's pause to hear what our viewers are thinking so far and take some questions. Okay, great. So I see Deirdre C. Can I make a deposit to a Scotia secondary account even if I am overseas? Do you want to take that one, Perrin?
Sure. Deirdre C, thanks for that question. So yes, you could make a deposit to the account. What would be important is getting that account information from the account holder. What would entail, and this is really dependent on which country you're in. So it's country specific, but you'd have the specific information to do a transfer, whether it's a wire, directly to that bank account. So it is possible to do that type of transaction.
Absolutely. Thanks for that, Perrin. All right, and our next question is from Calvin. Why, after a year with the pandemic and the protocols, there are still long lines and waiting time outside your branches, which I think contributes to the spread of the virus? Who wants to take that one?
Well, I can take that one.
Okay,
Deborah.
great. Thank you, Sheila.
So, as we all know, this is a very, very difficult time we're going through with this pandemic. And because of the restrictions and, some of the different protocols we've had to put in place,
Yes.
it limits the capacity of our branch network to be able to serve customers. And of course, our customers need to be served. So we try to manage as much as possible the volume of customers that are coming into our branches. However, there are limitations, and we acknowledge those limitations. What we're actually working on now, because there are some transactions that customers have to come to branch to do,
Right.
For security reasons, if they have to replace a card, if they have to update their information, or if they're doing transactions over a large amount, a large size, they have to come into branches. What we're actually actively working now, and just listening to some of what Perrin just shared, are different ways to move those transactions out of branches and into a more digital format. Already we are making headway with our digital end-to-end opening of accounts for even new to bank customers. And this is one of the things that we're working on right now to try and ease the pressure. Because the truth is, we do have customers to service.
Right.
We have limited capacity as a result of COVID, physical capacity that is, to be able to serve those customers. And we're trying very hard to ensure that we advance those strategies to ensure that we can get those transactions done simpler, through digital means and faster for our customers to get them in and out of our branches when they need to.
Great.
Maybe just to add on that as well, Deborah.
Sure.
So that's why we're really encouraging customers to explore the alternate channels that we have. This is really to give them the opportunity that they don't have to necessarily come to the branch to do a small withdrawal or deposit. They can use either it's an ATM or maybe do a transfer to someone else.
That's right.
Instead of drawing cash and then handing it to the person. So we're really encouraging our customers to explore the alternate channels. And through our digital ambassadors, we're educating persons as they come into the branch to say, well, this particular transaction could be done differently.
Absolutely.
And we're using that as a way to kind of manage the line, so to speak, outside some of our locations.
Absolutely. And it is easier than you think
Yes.
to do these transactions in this way. And I think that's where the digital ambassadors come in, and there's a real important role for them to play in ensuring that our customers understand that. All right. Do we have time for another question? Okay, great. So this one is from Patrick. And he said, hi, Perrin. Love the improvements of the app, especially the opening of secondary accounts. Will we be able to add multiple accounts to our debit cards?
So that's a good question, and thank you for that question, Patrick. So at the moment, at the ATM, you can access multiple accounts from your debit card. But at a point of sale, usually there's a check-in or a savings account. But this is something that we can explore to see how we can add greater functionality around being able to access that. But it can be done at the ATM. One of the things you could do as well is that if you needed to access funds from the other accounts, is really just to use the app, and you could do a transfer into your main account if it was that you wanted to use a particular account at a particular time or funds from a specific account.
Okay, great. Thank you for that. And this final question, Shelly Ann Hemmings. Will there be any update to the mobile app where we can do check deposit on it?
Sheila, I want to take that, or all right, so I'll take this one as well.
Okay.
So there's not an immediate update for the mobile app specific to check deposits.
Right.
What we've done, Deborah, is really look at what are the particular features that our customers will use the most. And we're really focusing a lot on those changes at the moment. So it's not to say that this is something that won't happen, but it's not necessarily a priority right now.
Right now.
Right.
Yes.
Understood. So just want to thank all of our viewers for the questions that have been sent in so far. We will certainly have another round of Q&A after we hear a little more from our panelists. So if you're just joining us today on ScotiaLIVE, our panelists are Scotiabank's SVP for Retail Banking, Perrin Gale, and Vice President for Customer Experience and Advocacy, Sheila Sigree-White. So turning back to you a little bit now, Perrin, what are some of the other developments that you want to share with our viewers and our customers out there today?
So I think, Deborah, one of the most important things that I want our customers to understand is that as we speak about digital, sometimes it sounds a little impersonal.
Yeah.
We spoke about persons doing transactions at other places other than our branches. But for me, digital really equals relationships. And when you think about banking, banking is a relationship-based business. Insurance is a relationship business as well, as is investments.
Yes.
And as Jamaicans, we like to do business with who we know. So we want to know our customers, and we want our customers to know us.
We want to see them and interact
We want to see them and we want to
Yes.
speak to them.
Right.
So digital really gives us the opportunity to say, well, for some transactions, you can conveniently do it here or using a different channel. But we want to create an opportunity in our branches where we can really have those meaningful conversations with our customers.
Right.
To say, maybe this is how you should go about saving. Start to have those discussions about insurance, investment, saving towards your retirement, your first home. Maybe it's your first credit card and you'd like some advice as to how do I manage a credit card. So digital really allows us to create that capacity to really have those meaningful conversations where you feel as your bankers or insurance advisors or investment advisor that we're really bringing value to the table and helping you with those advices.
And that we have time to have that interaction, and
We
that
want the
there's
time
not
to
a
have
lot
it.
of disruption and distraction.
So if you look at our new location, well, our newly renovated branch at Scotia Centre, you realize that it's a lot more open.
Yes.
Right? And I'll speak a little bit more in terms of our digital location, but it's a bit more open, and it's open like that for a reason. It's open to allow us to have the ability to interact with our customers. So our staff, they're not locked away, behind an era. Obviously, because of COVID, we can't interact the way that we would want to, but the new designs are more open to give us that opportunity.
Yes.
So we have a few things that we think are key to our branches going forward. One is comfort and convenience. Having Wi-Fi. So if you're in our branch, you can use your phone, you don't have to worry about a data plan. Being seated inside all our branches. When you come to the branch, once you're inside our branches, you're able to sit, wait on a number, and then you'll be served. So you no longer have to stand and queue in a long line anymore inside our branches. And as Sheila would have mentioned before, unfortunately due to COVID-19, we can't have the number of persons inside the banking hall as we would have done before. And I just want to take a moment just to acknowledge that I know it's difficult sometimes when we're outside and the lines are long.
Yes.
And we really do appreciate our customers for understanding that unfortunately something we have to do both for the safety of our staff, the safety of our customers, and also to be compliant.
Yes.
But we are changing our branches, and we have 3 different types of branches. So we have our sales centers, our digital branches, and our full service branches. And our sales centers are really scaled down, really to give you the opportunity to interact with our sales officers. So our loans officers, or insurance advisors, or investments advisors, and really have that climate that you feel as if we're really partnering with you on your financial journey. And our sales centers are really designed like that. Our digital branches, we've taken away the focus from cash. And in those locations, they provide more services than a sales center. But again, we really want to focus on the face-to-face interaction with our customers, to really partner with them and provide financial advice and solutions.
Yes.
In our digital branches, while we've converted 6 branches recently, you are going to see a different look and feel inside these locations. So they'll be more open. There'll also be what we call our social zone. And our social zone. Yes, a social zone. So our social zone is very different from what you'd expect in a regular banking hall.
Okay.
So it's an area, a table, iPads, and you can use your own device, or we'll teach you on a device, on one of our devices.
Right.
But really to give you a real world example, so you can sit there, use our online banking app, and do remember that many of the skills that you'll pick up in our social zone, working with our digital ambassadors, are also transferable in other aspects of life, for other businesses that are going digital as well.
Yes.
So our digital locations, once renovated, will have that different look and feel to really create that interaction between our staff and our customers. And then we also have our full service branches, which everyone is familiar with, that offers the full breadth and all the services that we offer within Scotiabank. So in summary, the branch of the future is really one that capitalizes on those one-on-one interactions. We really want to make banking more personal. And if anyone remembers anything that I'm saying tonight, is that digital for us is really creating that opportunity to have those one-on-one discussions with our customers, which are difficult sometimes when there's a crowded banking hall.
Absolutely.
So really want to be able to serve our customers that have to come into a bank, but also be there for them when they're making those big life decisions. We really want to partner with our customers, and digital allows us to do that. There'll be other changes that we won't announce tonight, but we're really looking at our business model to make sure that everything is relationship focused, because Scotiabank is a relationship bank.
Absolutely, and I couldn't agree more. And I think that our customers, as they embrace these digital channels and they realize the simplicity of it, they will also feel more at ease when it does come to a major life-changing decision, whether it's around protection or whether it's about investing or buying your first home, to know that they can go into a comfortable environment and just really have that deep, trusted conversation with their advisor. And so I think it's really exciting and really encouraging our customers to seize the opportunity. So lots of great things happening,
Yes.
Karen. So Sheila, how does customer experience really underpin underpin all of these changes.
Yeah. So, and we're very excited for all these changes because, as again, we're giving our customers the choices they need, and we're giving them convenience and comfort in how they bank with us. Now, one of the main aims that we have is to reduce the level of effort our customers have to expend to do their banking or to get their issues addressed. And we want to say to our customers, we're making every effort to make things easier. So Perrin talked about the many changes that are coming, the branch of the future, digital branches, sales centers, etc. And all of that is to make it easier for the customers to choose how they want to bank, where they want to bank. But when the customers do have problems, we have to be able to address those problems for them. And I would like to talk to you about one of the things that our customers are telling us that we need to work on. So our customers tell us that they need to be able to reach us when they want to report a problem, when they want to make a complaint, when they want to file a dispute, or they just need help. They need to be able to reach us. And it's very difficult, especially now that we're operating in a different kind of environment with less staff, physically at locations, persons working from home, etc., and more needs of our customers to be addressed. And our customers are saying they need to be able to reach us. And we really want that intimacy with our customers.
Yes.
So we're making it easier for our customers to be able to access support and access help when they need it. So a customer who has a complaint, Deborah, just simply needs to remember one email address, and that's scotia-service-jam@scotiabank.com. That is now our dedicated email address and the best way to report a complaint to us. So we've established that email address specifically for any customer who has a concern about a banking product or service, an issue that has been raised before but wasn't addressed, or a new issue. Send it to us in email, scotia-service-jam@scotiabank.com, and we guarantee that our customer experience team will respond to that issue. We also are saying to our customers, if you have a credit card dispute or a debit card dispute, simply log on to our website, jm.scotiabank.com, and access the dispute form there. Once you've completed that form, email it to us at BNSJ-CSU. That's BNSJ for Bank of Nova Scotia Jamaica, CSU, Customer Service Unit, at scotiabank.com. One of our experienced officers will call the customer and make sure that their dispute is properly filled out and logged appropriately so that they can get a fast turnaround on that dispute being resolved. We are actually making sure that our customers don't have to go all around the world, especially as the question we just heard about, the long lines at the branches, etc. And sometimes the customers are not able to get to a representative to say, I have a problem, I have a complaint, I have a dispute, I need help.
Yes.
And therefore, they just need to remember this one email address if they have a concern, scotia-service-jam@scotiabank.com, or go to the website and pull down our dispute form if they have a dispute at jm.scotiabank.com.
And they will also get that unique number that you spoke about a little bit early, right, Sheila?
Correct. So what I actually want to say to our customers is we want to give you options. We want to give you choices.
Yes.
So if you're not able to send an email, if you're not able to log on to the website, you may still call our customer care center at 888-4-SCOTIA. That's 888-472-6842. And you can report your complaint or your dispute to the representative who answers the phone.
Okay.
Please remember to ask for your tracking number, because you may need to refer it in subsequent interactions with us. And it will help us to be able to deliver on a fast resolution to you. You may choose to visit the branch.
Right.
So whatever works for the customer, whatever is most convenient, whatever you prefer, we're giving you those options. But the simplest way, if you have access to email or to go online to submit a dispute or a complaint, is those two email addresses I just mentioned, Deborah.
Okay, excellent. Okay, great.
Yep.
And I know that for us at Scotiabank, we have a lot of focus around customer education.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about, how we're empowering our customers.
Of course. So, Deborah, while we're streamlining how our customers can reach us and how we respond to them, we recognize that there are other needs that our customers have that we want to assist them with. And one of them is providing them with information so that they can feel empowered and make informed banking decisions.
Absolutely.
So we're launching a customer education program, and it's designed to provide educational resources and advice and tips to our customers on how to be able to do their banking, manage their finances, and to bank safely. As the digital banking age continues to evolve,
Yes.
it is critical now more than ever that our customers understand how to protect their confidential information and how to even manage their accounts, set up alerts, set up controls, and monitor what's happening on their accounts. We want to empower customers with the tools and the information they need to be able to bank safely. We have been listening to our customers, Deborah, and we take their feedback very seriously. And we're working on identifying areas where we need to put measures in place to be able to address what our customers are saying are most important to them at this time in their banking journey. And we want to actually partner with them on this banking journey, provide them with the best suite of services that Scotiabank has to offer and the best personalized experience that they deserve, because they are our valued customers, and we value our customers, and we value their time, and we value their business.
Absolutely. And certainly we're seeing, I have been getting feedback, and I realize that these changes that we've done are actually transforming our customers' experience every single day.
Yes.
And I'm getting that positive feedback. And even when we get negative feedback and there are concerns, the process is really working, and our customers are benefiting from that.
Agreed, Deborah.
Yes.
What I'd like to reinforce is that we believe that every customer deserves a consistent and exceptional experience.
Yes,
and we are committed, as we advance our digital channel, to continue to focus on building those relationships. Perrin just spoke about it. We are very focused on building relationships with our customers and remaining connected to our customers. So digital does not mean we're moving away.
No.
We actually want to give you the convenience to bank when you need to bank and how you need to bank, but we also want to develop that kind of connectivity with our customers. We're committed to providing our customers with, prompt service, good turnaround, personalized service. And the truth is, Deborah, we are making the effort now to make it simpler for our customers. We are constantly asking our customers for feedback. I'm very pleased that we have expanded our customer experience unit to be able to do this now, and to know that once our customers have an issue and they communicate that with us, our dedicated team stands ready to assist our customers to be able to address whatever needs they have. And we ask our customers to continue to give us feedback. Tell us how we're doing. Tell us how we're doing. We're listening and we're responding.
Absolutely. That's fantastic. Thank you. So a lot of great information shared by both Sheila and Perrin. Certainly, I would love to again hear from our viewers any questions that they may have. Okay, so Marble asking, how can I add my son as the beneficiary to my account?
So there are many ways. Well, Marble, thanks for that question. So it depends on the specifics as to where the person is, age of the person.
Right.
What I would recommend is for Marble to reach out to her home branch, and they would be able to advise her. So if she's in Jamaica, she could visit the branch with her son. That's the easiest way to have him added to the account. Maybe you're not in Jamaica and you may need further assistance. The branch will be able to advise you. These are the steps that you need to take, and they will walk you through that process so you could have him added to the account.
Right.
Okay, excellent. And Erica Menzi asking, will BNS start sending out loan pre-approvals again, or will that be suspended because of COVID?
That continues.
So Erica, thanks for that question. So we've actually not stopped sending out pre-approvals.
Right.
What we've done is actually expanded our approach to pre-approvals. So pre-approvals used to be via emails, and you get an email saying, come down to your branch, maybe there's a credit card or an SPL loan. What we've done is actually make it even more convenient for our customers over the last few months.
True.
So you can actually visit the ATM, put your card in to do a transaction, and you'll get a pop-up saying that you have a pre-approved credit card or a pre-approved loan, would you like to accept it? And this also works with Scotia Online as well as our mobile app. So we're making it very convenient for our customers with pre-approvals that they don't even need to visit a branch to complete that process.
Absolutely. So that's excellent. Purple Fox, what is being done to support our senior citizens? I believe this one is for you, Sheila.
Yes, thank you, Deborah. And thank you, Purple Fox, for that question. So our senior citizens are very important to us at Scotiabank. And already we've made provisions for senior citizens to be serviced in the first hour of the day at every branch. So that hour is dedicated to our senior citizens. And we've also empowered our service leaders in our branches to be able to identify when senior citizens have special needs or are in the branch location, to be able to prioritize their needs so that we can escalate whatever it is that they're doing from a banking standpoint, whatever advice they need, and to make sure they have a comfortable experience. We're actually now implementing a dedicated officer on the outside of our branches as well to engage with our customers in line and to also identify where there are senior citizens who are waiting, who might happen to be in the line for a long time, and ensuring that we are able to take those customers out and service their needs as quickly as we can. The idea is to provide them with as comfortable an experience as possible as they come in and do their banking.
Okay, great. Well, we've seen a number of our senior citizens as well going the digital
Yes.
route, and I think that that's really exciting.
Yes, it is.
My mother is a great example of this. She has become an advocate for it, and every opportunity she gets with her friends, anyone that she's interacting with, I won't say how old she is, but she's in her 70s, and she has completely embraced it. And what I love is that everybody that she has the opportunity to share it with, she does, and so she's paying it forward. And I think we get more in that. Our seniors will see the opportunity,
Exactly.
and realize that they don't need to come into the branch as often either.
Yes.
If that's if they don't want to.
And we have quite a number of those senior advocates who are using our digital channels and spreading the word, as your mother is, and as you might have seen in some of our promotional campaigns as well.
Yes.
These seniors are setting an example, and we do have senior citizens who will come into our branches and ask, can I, and as parents spoke about our digital ambassadors, they help these seniors as well to go through the process of setting up online and how to use their accounts. And we're very mindful of, again, putting them in a driver's seat. So it really is what's most convenient and most comfortable for our customers. So for seniors who want to go the route of digital, we embrace it, we encourage it, and we're ensuring that we're there to support them. And for those who are not quite ready as yet, we're also there to be able to support them and ensure they have a comfortable experience while they're doing their banking.
Absolutely.
And I think what's important as well, Deborah, is that you gave the example of your mom. I think sometimes when persons realize how easy it is, that once you're online, even to do a transfer, to set up someone to do a transfer to someone else, you simply put in the account number, it populates if the person is a customer of the bank. I think when people realize how easy it is and how convenient it is, people really buy in and realize, but I could have been doing that all along.
All along.
And I maybe just want to give one example. I remember a few years ago working in a different country for Scotia, and I had a check to deposit, and this was a rare occasion that I had a check. And I remember walking up to the branch and seeing a long line. And I said, well, I don't want to join the line. Let me deposit it at the ATM. And this was the first time I had a check to deposit at the ATM. And it was unbelievable how simple it was.
Yeah.
And I think many times it just requires us spending the time and teaching our customers and walking them, holding their hands through the process. But when they realize how easy that you could walk up to an ATM, do a deposit, and you're away in 2-3 minutes as opposed to waiting in line, I think persons start to share amongst themselves, and that's when you start to get some of that buy-in.
Absolutely. And I think you talked about our business banking, our small business customers early, that really this digital enablement has been such a transformation for them and how they do business. And you could literally get your fruits and vegetables delivered to you fresh, straight from the market, and it's literally a quick transfer to pay them, and that is so powerful.
Yeah.
So Jabra on Instagram, there is a heavy push to get customers out of the branches and to the digital channels, especially the ATMs. When do you plan to add more machines? I know you talked about this earlier, Perrin, but...
Right. So Jabra, thanks for that question. And I think this is one of the easier questions. So we're adding machines right now.
Right.
And we've done about 19 since August.
Okay.
And we expect to complete installation of about 29 machines by the end of October. So we're constantly looking at our ATM fleet. We're looking at changing out older machines that may not be as reliable, that create challenges for our customers, but also looking at new locations, how we can serve our customers better.
And with new functionality.
And with new functionalities
Absolutely.
as well. Yes.
All right, excellent. Label King. I still don't understand how real-time billing works. I see deductions and taxes for all my transactions when before I used to just see one at the end of month.
So Label King, thanks for that question as well. So real-time billing really is a way to make billing more transparent. So if I give an example, let's say you do a particular transaction and you'll see it on your account that this is a transaction that was done. Right below that, you'll see the fee associated with that transaction. And what it does is allow for our fee process to be more transparent so you can have a better idea as to what you're paying, how you're paying. The taxes are for the government, so that's something that has to be there.
Right.
But it gives you a very clear understanding of what were the fees that were paid. And if we were to assume, Deborah, that in the past you spent $100 on banking fees, it may not have been as clear as to why you were generating $100 in banking fees, which makes it a little harder for you to manage how you generate fees.
Transact, right.
So we feel that real-time billing will give you that opportunity to look at where you're generating fees and give you the option to adjust how that is done. And in the long run will enable you to pay less in fees.
Absolutely. So again, putting you in the driver's seat. Okay, our next question is from Winston Simon. Why do I need to visit the branch to close an account while you're offering account opening online?
Sure. And Winston, thanks for that question. So as I would have mentioned earlier, Deborah, that we are looking at our business and some of the changes will come in stages.
Right.
And our account opening process is something that we're working through in various stages. The closing of an account is a totally different process, and that is something that we will look at as well. So it's in train at some point, we'll have that functionality, but that is not something that we're offering currently. Okay. But we're working through the process of making it easier for customers to open accounts because this is one of the lengthier processes that we have in our branches. And we've listened to our customers, and I just want to add as well that the changes that we're making to the online account opening process is not just for customers online. So we're also looking at the process in our branches to make that the length of time when you visit a branch, whether to add someone to an account or to open an account for the first time, we're trying to substantially shrink the amount of time that it takes to do that. So a lot of our focus is really on the account opening process because it takes so long and we've listened to our customers and we're trying to make that a better experience.
Okay. Thank you so much for that. I think we have time for one last question from Noel J. How do I access a loan to help develop a small business?
So, Noel, thanks for that question. I think for any business loan, it's important for us as your bank to understand the business. So the short answer would be to speak to one of our business banking officers, and they will walk you through all the requirements that are needed for a business loan and have that conversation with you to understand your business and to understand what the needs of the business is. So my recommendation would be to visit the closest branch, speak to one of our small business officers, and they will walk you through this process.
Okay, great. And all right. So this has been a very engaging conversation. I certainly have enjoyed it. I know that our viewers out there have as well. We are going to wrap things up for today. But before we go, there are just some key takeaways from our chat today. So our branch segmentation, that is our 3 branch types, really is going to and is enabling us to have deeper relationships with our customers to ensure that we're able to have a more customized approach and tailor our advice and solutions to help our customers achieve their goals. It's also about, we've talked about expanding our digital solutions to make it easier for customers to access products via our ABMs, mobile, and online. So really putting you in the driver's seat of how you do business with us. We've simplified our account options, which really has come as a result of hearing from you and your feedback about what's most important for you, making it easier for you to understand the features and benefits and what works best for you in your situation. And as we work to improve our service to you, we've expanded our customer experience unit through a dedicated team. So if you have any unresolved issues, please send an email to scotiaservice-jam@scotiabank.com. I didn't get tongue-tied that time.
Not this time.
Our digital ambassadors, too, are available in our branches to provide support to all of you, our customers, through demonstrations of self-service banking alternatives, such as online and through our mobile app. And we really encourage you to take the opportunity to have a chat with a digital ambassador to really put you in that driver's seat. So we want to thank everyone for joining us for this first in our ScotiaLIVE webinars for this season. A special thanks to our panelists, Perrin Gale and Sheila Segree-White. We are available to answer any additional questions that you have for us. Please send us a direct message to our Instagram page, which is @ScotiabankJam. I'm Deborah Lopez-Spence. Thank you for choosing Scotiabank, and we will see you soon.
Download the new Scotia app with a faster low-time bank wherever, whenever. Be in control and transfer funds or pay bills quicker with just a few taps and a swipe. Plus, we're serious about security. Want real-time notifications for all your transactions? Check. Log in with fingerprint? Check. Turn your credit card on and off? Triple check. Protected. Your money is safe and secure. Bank wherever, whenever. You choose with the new Scotia app.
Boom. Wow. Stop. What?
Oliver!
Is who that hollering out my name?
Who are you following me? Go to Scotiabank. Quick!
Which bank? Whole foot like we fit on our yard and bank online.
Ain't that safe?
It's the safest thing. Just download the Scotia app or go to Scotia online for everything like transfer or check your balance and everything online free.
Free?
Bank with Scotia online. Let me show you. But I'm not going with my phone.